You want to know why more and more men are offering themselves every day? Because I speak and no one responds. I yell and no one responds. All the Stacys and Giga Chads command every bit of attention, leaving none for freaks like me. Like some kind of tank and wow. And even if I do get the attention I desperately need, they freak out, acting like what I said was from the devil's tongue itself. When I tried convincing them of my furry ethno state, a place where only furries can be and thrive, and maybe have a democratically elected mind furrer, and all they responded with was, "Hey man, that's not a good idea. We should all live together in peace." First, they misgender me, and then they disavow my ideology, not understanding the basic principles of how oppression works. All of the harassment we take on a day-to-day basis should be enough for them to see and understand. But I guess not. It feels like my persona's a sponge, soaking up all the excess hate jizz, and all this negativity is making me worse than I already am. Incel status is up. An incel is someone who is unable to attract women, whether it's due to looks, personality, or a radicalization of one's ideology. And there's one consistent factor through all of us. It's not our fault, and there are thousands of us. We tried, Andrew Tate. We tried, Looks Max. Nothing works. In all my heart, body, and soul, I blame God for making us this way. I am 5'6", 300 pounds, and I have a 2-incher with porn girth. Sometimes I end up wishing I was gay. Men are just easier, they're funnier, they're prettier. They're able to protect and hold me better than any woman ever could. But I could never throw my heterosexuality out the window. I made a promise to God. Although I could always trans my gender, but that would be a major waste of my porn girth. I don't even hate women. I'm just logical. My disdain is a product of my surroundings. Don't speak, don't look, don't exist, or be shamed. Whether it's violent or emotional, communication has always bit me in the ass. I've been cursed to make no meaningful connections, and I'm tired of it. Whenever I have harmful thoughts, they're directed towards myself. Slitting my head open, releasing my brains, asking, "Why?" And it responds with a, "It's not your fault. We don't need to change." Although, just a fantasy, it describes us perfectly. Us incels would rather die than change. We don't have the innate potential of a Sigma, or the charismatic nature of an Alpha. We have rage. Rage akin to a predator in a Roblox game. We've no need for emotion. I got rid of the urge to communicate with other people. Heartless I came to be. My brain was ready to rage. For far too long, 5'6" incels have been oppressed. No longer. The beginning of our war is now. They'll see I'm someone who can speak, who can yell. We will freely exist in this world, free from scrutiny based on our innate abilities. I am an intellectual, and they will recognize me, or I'll die trying. And if I do die, they'll refer to me as MLK2. In the end, there's two options. Eliminate all of us. Our government-mandated girlfriends will come to be. That or the legalization of killing and eating hookers. On day 5 of NoFap, we strike. This has been my only outlet. I haven't spoken to another human in 4 months. Everything I said, it's all just empty threats. A series of sweet dreams that will never be. It was cathartic. Like watching gore. I said something about my brain. It told me it's not my fault. But every day I get scareder and scareder. The thought of writing my manifesto and it being all for nothing would feel like my heart in a hydraulic press. But maybe that's what I need to get past. To apply myself, have confidence, be brave, talk to a female. In the end, who am I to blame anyone but myself? After all, what can an unlovable incel freak like me do? Am I bound to what's only comfortable? Maybe you should talk to that girl you think is cute. Maybe I should too. Hey Johnny Sins, will you go out with me?
No thanks, I'm with BBC Chad. You should kill yourself.